last week we were talking about babes. I think there's a new kind of babe that I really like.
Oh, okay. Excited to hear this.
Elevator babes.
Like a woman you meet in the elevator.
No, I'm not meeting her. I just saw her. Dude, so much mystery. Where you going?
What?
Going up? You going down? What's happening? Where you going? So many questions. So much, but just
I don't.
an elevator babe.
So what's the difference between that and a stranger? Like we're just walking down the sidewalk, a sidewalk babe.
The hang time with a sidewalk babe is very brief unless you're walking in the same direction, in which case I immediately feel like a creep. So I'm like, I got to speed walk past you because then otherwise, or if she's walking behind me, now I just feel like I'm walking like a Neanderthal or something. I'm like, my walk is stupid. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You turn around and apologize to her.
Yeah. I had a day.
I've had a long day.
Yeah.
It's a very long day.
But
Glad it's over.
yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Weather is getting better, which is a
We're
good
not going to
thing.
talk about the weather, dude. Don't be fucking.
No, but
you know what I
it's a
mean?
big deal. Like we don't get. It's July and it's.
I know, but
cold.
we're not going to talk about weather on this fucking podcast.
Can
man.
we though for a
No,
minute?
we're not going to talk about it.
I just want to hate on the
It's
weather.
so surface.
I just want to
what
hate.
are we going to have elevator talk?
I wanna hate
haven't
on the
seen
wea-
you in a week and you're like,
Buddy,
well, the
I wa-
weather's actually
I want to
kind
hate
of
on the
ours.
weather a little bit. I started playing soccer.
We both played soccer.
Yeah, well, you just joined for.
Yeah, I still played. I scored 2 goals.
You did. You
Yeah.
did.
How
And
many
that-
goals did you score?
One.
Did you?
Yeah.
When?
What do you mean when? Look at the
Was
score sheet, bro.
was I there? Or was it before I got
before
there?
you got there.
Nah, I don't know.
That
Sounds
doesn't
like you're
count.
talking shit.
Oh man, no, I did. It was a good goal too.
Was it?
Yeah.
How'd you score?
So the ball got passed.
Sounds like you did score.
No, I did. You scored a pretty good goal. That last goal was
Yeah, the first one was kind of
Impressive.
like a tap in, but that last one I went through like 2 guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think 3 with the goalie.
Yeah, but you don't count the goalie. Do you count the goalie when you go through players?
Yeah, he's a player.
Yeah, I guess so. I think of like how many players I got through like skillfully. Goalie, you're just like it's you and the goalie, just tap it into one of the corners.
A goal is a goal, buddy.
I know.
And
There was that guy that kept missing these shots, and I was like, he was on my team, and I'm like, buddy, you gotta pass. And then he's like, hey man, like at some point we gotta take a chance and take a shot. And I wanted to be like, you've been taking chances all game. And you've been missing these shots. Like over then I was getting kind of mad, and I was like, no. Just chill. It's just a game. I was like, all right, man, yeah, it's all good. I'm just saying, pass the ball, you know?
you took it. Yeah, I think you took it pretty serious. You got upset.
I mean,
yeah.
I was, I look, I cooled it down. I turned it into a joke. I spun it around. It was all lighthearted, but I was assertive.
But I can feel you getting like so competitive.
I was getting, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, this guy kept like, every time he would get the ball, he'd run up the line and then just hoof it just like 10 feet over the net, not even close. And every time. And you know what? This is where it started. It started when I was like, I'm going to play right wing. He's like, I'm actually going to play right wing because, I got like long legs and I could like run pretty fast.
Oh, okay. So he started that.
So he kind of like muscled me out of the position that I was in. And I was like, all right, man, you want the right wing? Take the right wing. So I gave him my position and then he takes it and just does nothing with it. I don't think he had a single goal,
That's true. He didn't.
So then I'm like, but then when I really started like turning on the gas, buddy, 2 goals back to back, nothing. Boom,
It
boom.
was great.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I was sore. I was so sore.
How do you feel now?
I'm still a little bit sore, but I got to stretch, man. I got to stretch. I got to get in shape. I got to,
You gonna come out again?
Yeah, I think so. It was fun.
Yeah?
It was fun. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, it's good to put on soccer shoes again. And
Yeah. Just,
the field is terrible.
I mean, yeah, but we're also like, you know what I mean?
Old.
We're old and it's also, I mean, we're not old. It's just like we're not playing at like the FIFA level, We're not like,
Yeah, but give me a good field so I don't.
who's good? Who's give me?
I want to play on a nice field.
Hey, give me.
I don't want to keep twisting my ankle every time I'm.
Yeah, that
taking a
makes
step.
sense. That makes sense.
You
And I guess you could play on turf, but turf sucks. I don't like playing on turf.
I don't remember. I think I like turf more than the grass.
More than the grass.
Where you have like potholes almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Who do you think is going to win the Euros? Have you been watching?
I've been watching a little bit. I mean, Spain's looking nice. Italy's out, which is all the Italianos have been awfully quiet. All my Italian friends, they're like in hibernation. Italy lost, and I think they're like in mourning right now. So I don't want to rip into them too hard, but
The Portuguese, though.
Portugal won.
Yeah.
Cristiano cried one time, which, you know, it wouldn't be in a tournament without Cristiano Ronaldo crying. This guy's always crying. Get it together, dude. Like, you're playing at a world-class level. Stop crying. Stop crying. You already have a Euro championship under your belt. Stop crying. Just, he missed the penalty shot, immediately burst out into tears.
Well, that was...
I get it. It was the last minute of stoppage or something like that, right?
Yeah,
the end of the
like,
game, and it was tied game, and he could have won it, and he missed it. But also, like, stop crying.
But he didn't know he was going to win afterwards, right? So he thought he blew everything.
But even then, stop crying. Dude, like, you're an athlete. You win and lose games all the time.
He's an emotional guy, man.
I know, but, like, dude.
You don't like emotional guys, eh?
I mean, look, I think I'm kind of emotional.
But not Cristiano Ronaldo emotional.
No, I'm not going to cry at every corner, you know?
Every time you miss a shot.
Yeah. Every time I miss something, I'm like,
I missed the light.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I don't know who's gonna win. It's hard. You know what's crazy? It's like just processing the fact that I'm at the age where like professional athletes retire, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, man. And all these kids that are playing now are like 16, 17, which is I don't know. It's funny. Somebody posted this this video on Instagram the other day, and it was the NBA draft class of this year, and it was like, and the caption was, "This is the first time I feel like I can beat up a couple of the guys on the draft team." And the camera pans past them, and dude, there's at least 6 dudes who are like, "Dude, I could take this guy." They're just like kids.
6 years old.
Yeah, they're too young, but yeah, man, I've been gramming pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been really just gramming, just power scrolling. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to cut back.
What's your average, like hours? Or
Ooh, I don't even want to look. I want to.
Do you ever check?
Yeah, it's depressing. It's bad.
I don't think I've ever checked. I checked once.
And even if I don't check, it'll remind me. It'll give me a notification. It'll be like, "Hey, by the way, you just wasted half of your life on your phone."
Does it? You set that up?
I didn't set it up.
How come mine doesn't do that?
Maybe you turned it off. But mine just randomly comes up. It's like your weekly average is like 7 hours.
Really? On Instagram, it pops up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that a phone thing or is that a Instagram thing?
Oh, no, iPhone. It just tells me how much I'm using my iPhone.
Oh, so your iPhone. Oh, okay.
My iPhone
Your
average
iPhone
usage
does
is
that.
like 6-7 hours.
Mm.
But then some weeks I'll be like, you know, the weather's nice and I'm out for the majority of the day. I'm not looking at my phone a ton. And then it brings it down a little bit. But, you know what I've also been, you know, in addition to gramming, I've been TikToking quite a bit.
Mm.
And I don't know who's coming up with these algorithms, but like I've been getting these videos of these guys at the border, like they're going across the border, like Americans. And they're like, they pull up to the border patrol officer or whatever. And the officer's like, "Hey, where are you heading?" And he's like, "I do not have to answer any questions. I'm a U.S. citizen."
Oh,
You know those guys?
one of those
And the
guys.
guy's like, "Hey, man, I just want to know where you're headed. Do you have any ID? I don't have to give you any sort of ID." And they just like rebuttal the whole time. And then like the video ends with like the officers like smashing their window, pulling them out. He's like, "I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth. My amendments. My." You're like, "What, dude? You're going across the border."
Sometimes you have to answer.
It's crazy.
I don't like the fact that people get all. I understand certain moments, but you're to your point. You're going to across the border. Like,
Yeah. What do you expect?
answer the question.
Like, to serve and to protect. Isn't that their job? They're serving and protecting. And what do you think? They're going to look at you, see a white guy with some Oakley glasses and a...
Do you think it's always a white guy? Have you seen it's always a white guy that answers like that?
The confrontation, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And it's like, I think it's a whole subgenre on TikTok where it's like, there's the guys that will just... Dude, there was one that I saw the other day. This guy's standing outside of a church holding a camera, just recording people. And then like as the churchgoers walk by, he'll like lock onto them, and then he'll like track them as they're walking, and then they'll like look at him, keep walking, double take, keep walking. Like, hey man, are you okay? No answer. Do you need help with something? No answer. They're like, are you filming a documentary or something? No answer. They're like, all right, man, well, have a nice day. And then they go inside. A couple minutes later, like another guy will walk, and then he'll just like, he's like recording them. It's so annoying. I get it.
But why?
Dude, I don't know.
Do the police ever show up?
In the church one? No, the church one was actually so nice.
Oh.
The churchgoers were like one guy eventually comes out. He's like, hey man, I'm pumped that like you're recording, and I hope that you're making like a really cool project, but just kind of letting you know, like, it might be making some people feel a little uncomfortable. So just, just going to leave that with you, and hope you have a great day, man. Take care.
And the guy responds to
nothing. He doesn't respond to anybody. He's just holding a camera pointed at them. And I'm like, dude, I would snap. I'll take that camera and just chuck it over a fence.
Oh, man.
Like,
But sometimes the police shows up.
Oh, it's wonderful. Like, dude, I'm not like a big I'm not a big team police guy, but sometimes in those videos where like the actual person is annoying me, I'm like, man, somebody bring the cops in.
Yeah. Like, pepper spray him.
Yeah.
Drop him.
Yeah.
Do something. Yeah,
pepper spray, taser. Taser is nice when they busted the tase.
I think it's cooler to watch a pepper spray.
Yeah. I
feel like the tase, you get tased, they fall,
you drop,
it's done. The pepper spray, like they're screaming. I don't know.
You see, you go
yeah,
like it burns.
You deserve it. Why are you recording people going to church?
Yeah. The pepper spray. I saw one recently where it was like these cops were in front of this like college campus house or something, like this college house, and I don't know what kind of business they were doing, but the video starts with the cops going onto the front porch and knocking on the door. And he's like, hey, can I get your ID, please? And she's like, why? He's like, you and all your friends, give me your ID. But there's no one at the door other than this girl. And she's like, why? And he's like, well, you guys were yelling stuff at us. You're telling us we're blocking the way. You're screaming. They're like cussing at the cops, saying all sorts of disrespectful stuff. He's like, so, we're about to make sure that doesn't happen again. Where's your ID? And this girl's like, and this cop was a dick. But like, you can tell, like, I mean, he could be just a dick, like out of nowhere. Cause some cops are just straight up dicks, but then he could also be like, it sounded like he was retaliating at a bunch of shit that these guys were saying as him and his partner were trying to do something else. You know what I mean? Like, you're trying to do your job and someone's like, hey, pigs, and I think that's what they were doing. They were calling them pigs and stuff like that. So then brings her out. He's like writing her a ticket or something. And then she tries to like rebuttal. And he's like, hey, you say one more word and we're going to arrest you and take you in. So she's like, okay. So then she sits down. But then this like super bro-y guy comes to the door. He's like, what's going on? And you can tell this kid's like 18, 19. Cop's like, can you go get your ID, please? You were upstairs too. So go ahead, get your ID, please. We're going to make sure that, blah, blah, blah. Says the same thing he said to the girl. He goes, yeah, but that's not right. Why do you have her sitting here? What the hell's going on? You guys can't just do that. You guys are fucking assholes. You guys are dicks. And then he goes, and then he tries to punch the cop. He starts swinging hands, and dude, the cop grabs him, takes him, like, I don't know, and this kid was big. He was like probably bigger than the cop. But the cop like took him down, and then this kid was still being whatever, and then he tried to lunge at the cop again, and I think the partner took out the pepper spray and just and Mason's kid's like, ah!
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, that one was like, I was like, sick. Yeah, pepper spray this kid. He's like, I can't breathe. Somebody get my puffer.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, where's big man now, huh? Where's he at? You guys can't do that legally. You can't. I was like, dude, you're not a lawyer. Shut up.
People, man.
I don't know.
People.
I don't know. Yeah, what's been going on with you, man? How's How's things?
Things have been great, man. Work has been busy, and I'm excited about. Like I said, I'm excited about soccer. I want to go back to the gym.
Nice.
I
I feel like we say that every week.
and we haven't.
But we played soccer.
We did. That's something.
We played soccer. That's pretty good.
Something. Yeah. That's. I'm excited for the summer. It's gonna be the first year that I'll be able to enjoy the weekends.
Oh, nice. It's been a few
Because-
years since you've done that.
You know
Eh?
what? I never used to have weekends off
Yeah,
for the longest time, and that's huge.
it's insane.
It makes. I know. I know you're making fun of me.
No. It's it is insane.
I'm like trying to be. I'm telling you how I feel. And you're like, that's insane.
It is. It's insane that you've put up with no weekends for the last few years.
Oh man, for a very long time, and I'm happy. I'm actually happy. I'm looking forward to it. This is gonna, Yeah, like I want to go to the CNE and like enjoy it, and
It's gonna be exciting.
It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
You know what we haven't talked about?
Mm.
The Yusuf Days concert. Right?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that was-
You went to your first jazz Have you been to a jazz concert before?
No.
And we took mom,
Yeah, that was
right?
Yeah.
Buddy, Yusuf Days is so sick.
So, I'll be honest with you. I think I told you this when you said to come. I really didn't want to come.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to come because I just thought I'm going to be standing. People are stuck next to me.
Yeah.
My neck is like strained looking up.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do any of that.
No.
But because mom came.
Yeah, mom came. We got the royal treatment.
We did.
Got sent right up to the VIP. Oh, you're bringing your mom here? Why'd you go upstairs?
Yeah.
Got a nice little balcony seat.
Seat, that was great.
Yeah. Until
Yeah.
that dude puked on it.
Yeah. I had to wash my jacket. I don't know if I told you.
Yeah. Dude, I washed all my clothes.
Yeah. I don't think.
He didn't puke on us, but I think it splattered. Because I looked at the back of my pants and there was little splatters of puke after I got home. Because I'm like, I looked at the concert and there was nothing. But then, you get home and you look in the light and you're like, ooh.
But it was worth it. Like that concert was.
Did you like it?
I did.
Yeah?
I really did. I didn't think it would be this good,
Yeah.
honestly.
Dude, me neither.
No, but you knew of him, like.
I knew of him. I knew he was amazing. I knew he was a sick musician, but I didn't think he really like killed it. Like the whole band.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything was phenomenal.
Yeah. The vibes were good and mom enjoyed it, which was kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's not mom vibing.
Yeah. The video I posted on Instagram, she
Yeah.
was just like, yeah. And I was like, hell yeah, mom.
Yeah.
I like introducing her to new shit like that.
Yeah, I wonder if she like actually enjoys it as much as she says she does.
I think so. Dude, we got home and we watched some of his videos and she was like,
Oh.
yeah, and she was like, wow, he's so good.
Oh.
And then she like pulled up her videos that she took on her phone and she was watching those.
Oh, like rewatching. Oh.
Yeah.
See, mom does this thing where she wants to capture every moment.
Oh, yeah.
So, she, for the longest time, while the show is on, she's holding the camera and watching it through the camera.
Yeah, recording the whole thing.
The whole thing. So I felt bad. So I said, Mom, just give me the camera. You watch it live.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to hold it like this throughout the whole time.
Yeah.
And she enjoyed it. That was cool.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah. That was fun to see her enjoy that.
Yeah.
Man, last week we were talking about Babes.
Yeah. How
Or was that 2 weeks ago?
No, I think last week.
Was it last week? I want to say 2 weeks, maybe. Whatever it was. But I think I don't know if I mentioned this the last time, but I think there's a new kind of babe that I really like.
Oh, okay. We're all excited to hear this.
It might have been mentioned because my memory is terrible, but did I mention elevator babes?
No.
Elevator babes are great.
I think you said office babes.
Office babes are awesome, but elevator babes.
But is that different than an office babe?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Dude, so much mystery. Where you going?
What?
You going up? You going down? What's happening? Where you going? Is this a grocery store? You know what I mean? What's your life about? Like so many questions, but just
I don't.
An elevator babe.
Like a woman you meet in the elevator.
No, I'm not meeting her. I just saw her.
What? So you don't know? Oh,
I don't know
it's the
anything about
mystery.
it. Yeah.
Oh, so what's the difference between that and a stranger? Like we're just walking down the sidewalk, a sidewalk babe.
Sidewalk babes, that's a new babe. You know what? Sidewalk babes are cool too. But I think the hang time with a sidewalk babe is very brief unless you're walking in the same direction, in which case I immediately feel like a creep. So I'm like, I got to speed walk past you because then otherwise, you know what I mean? Or if she's walking behind me, now I just feel like I'm walking like a Neanderthal or something. I'm like, my walk is stupid. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. You turn around and apologize to her.
Yeah. She's like, what?
I'm sorry.
I just haven't perfected my walk yet. Do you ever just get hyper focused when you see just like an absolute babe and you're like, man, how do you walk? Like I could walk, but I'm like, is this like, I almost want to be like, is this okay? You know?
That's funny.
So
you'd much rather be trapped in a box with.
not trapped. It's a limited
time. Is there like how many floors? Is that something that you like?
I think the sweet spot is between like 19. I'd say between like 11 and 19
floors.
Yeah. Anything less than that, too short. Anything longer, then you're like, oh man, I gotta say something. But anything in that sweet spot, like we don't have to say anything. I could just sit here, turn around, look at you, have my questions. go through the curiosity.
Going up or going down, does that make a difference?
I wonder if there's like, yeah, I don't know. It's a different vibe, I think, you know? Like going up, depending on the time of day, you know, at the end of the night, you're both in the elevator together and then you're just like, man, you know, like, you know, what did we do tonight? What'd you do? You know what I mean? It's a different set of questions.
It's true. That's true. Valid.
You know,
Yeah.
like morning, you're probably going to work, maybe going to the gym, right? It's almost like more cemented. Like maybe, I don't know, maybe going to see a friend. If it's midweek, I don't know, if your friend's free.
I feel like going down is the way to go. If I'd have to pick.
You not coming home?
Not going up, no.
There is the advantage of you look the flyest when you're leaving the house. You're like, I'm fresh. I just had a shower, you know?
Yeah.
But I always run into babes when I'm in my worst condition. Like I shouldn't say never, but I always feel like anytime I run into like a really attractive babe, I'm like sweatpants stained on the shirt. I'm like just throwing out the garbage of holding this. It's like, there's this bag with fruit flies flying around it.
But hey, she might like that.
She's looking at me and she's like, man, garbage babe. Maybe that's the kind of babe that she likes.
Maybe. Or like a manly man. Like, you know, he's handling things.
He's handling things. But also, yeah, I don't know. I think if she was to talk to me in that state, I would judge her a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah. Talking to me when I'm all garbaged out with stains on my shirt. Get some self-respect.
Wow.
I'm thankful for it.
Wow.
I'm very happy about it. Thank you for talking to me, but
So
also...
a very attractive woman speaks to you while you look like a slob.
Yeah.
Is it like a bad thing?
I mean, there's a slight... I'm like, ugh. What's going on? Why... What are you up to?
It's
You
interesting.
know what I mean? Then there's more questions. It's not about where you're going, where you're coming from, what's your life like. It's more like, dude, standards? Do you have standards?
Oh, why?
You're talking to me as my toes are out. Like,
Let me go shower.
I'm in flip-flops. Yeah. Right? But like you don't know me. You don't know my personality. You're going solely based off looks. And based off looks, you're starting a conversation with me right now while I look like a ragamuffin.
But you don't a ragamuffin. Do you not think that sometimes you look at somebody and she could be in a sweatpants
Yeah.
and, you know, a t-shirt and you still find her attractive and you open up a conversation? Maybe she likes your body. Maybe she likes your eyes.
Maybe
Maybe she likes your mustache.
it's different. It's different because I think guys are just a little easier when it comes to being attracted to babes. You know, we're babes.
I love how
Where babes do a little more of an assessment. It's more personal. It's more like,
you think it's true?
it's more
Like
in depth. Sometimes it's surface.
yeah, you don't think like a woman would look at a man and be like, you know what? He's a good looking guy.
Yeah, but I think it's got a lot more to do with confidence for them and stuff like that. Whereas for us, you're like, you could just manufacture a story out of nothing. You know what I mean? Dude, bus stop babes, but not like standing on the bus stop, like a bus stop with a cute little bench next to it, and she's sitting on the bench reading a book or something.
Would you interrupt her?
No, I have a hard time approaching like people
Yeah.
that I don't know.
I thought you got over that.
No, I mean, I might be able to like make conversation if we're like close enough proximity or something, but then there's also just, I just see it. I'm like, you're living your life. I'm not going to just interject and derail whatever it is that you're doing.
But maybe she's looking for company. Maybe she's looking for somebody to, you know.
Maybe, but that's, again, it's just, I think, you know what I also think? I think, hey, if I think she's a babe and she's attractive, I'm sure at least 10 other guys in the vicinity think the same thing.
But then you comment on the book rather than comment on her looks.
Yeah, but I also don't read.
Okay.
I'm not like I do read sometimes.
No, but you could all.
I'm like pages.
Is that number 5? I like number 5. That's actually my favorite number. No, but you could ask like, hey, what's this book about? I've been thinking about it, and
Just
no,
been thinking about books lately.
no, but like who I was thinking of reading it or anything, come
Yeah.
up with.
Yeah. I got game. I got
You
Riz.
do, you do,
I got Riz.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've seen you in action a few times. Which
Did you?
is- yeah.
Oh man, when did you see me in action?
Well, I seen you a few times. I remember seeing you on a plane once.
Oh yeah.
That was
Yeah.
was fire. That
Yeah.
was-
I mean, I
that
got
was
my
textbook.
moments.
Oh, that was textbook.
Textbook.
Oh man,
Which textbook?
the textbook?
Math Quest, grade 9.
It was great, man.
Physics, grade
I
11.
saw. You walk away with her phone number and everything like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she just we had a 4-hour flight. Plane babes. Oh man, plane babes
we
are.
miss those.
Ooh,
Yeah.
plane babes are good. Plane babes are cool because they're either going home or coming back from a trip, and then. But it is a trickier game because sometimes people just don't want to talk on a plane.
You did very well. Actually, another point is when I saw you at Resort Babes. That was that was something.
Yeah,
But again, they couldn't speak English, and you were able to. And
that makes it sound so much worse.
No, but you were able to, cross that path. Like that was something.
Yeah, I can really lock it in with the foreigners. You know what I mean? And I also think like within 3-4 days of me being in Cuba, I start feeling Cuban. You know what I mean?
You embodied it.
I embodied it, man. I'm like a chameleon. You put me anywhere, I start feeling like it. That's why it's dangerous for me to hang out with just anybody. It has to be specific people because sometimes you put me around the wrong circle and then I embody it. Next thing you know, selling drugs. Never sold drugs.
But hey,
I'm around a bunch of dealers. Guys, what are we doing? Just a trap house? He's just the biggest nerd in a house. Is this the trap?
where is the trap?
Yeah.
Why is it called a trap?
Who are you trapping? I think, you know what? I think it's called the trap because once you get into the game of selling drugs, it's really hard to get out. You're trapped in there because of all the money and
Really?
the connections.
Is that really what the reason?
That's
or
why
are
it's
you
called
just
the
making
trap.
this up?
No, that's what I heard. That's why it's called the trap.
It's interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. The
That's-
trap game. That's why.
Oh, interesting.
But yeah, I'm good. I'm good with a foreign, not just with foreign babes, just with anybody.
But I didn't see you good, like in Egypt.
Egypt, because I think
even though you were like an Egyptian.
I was Egyptian, but I also felt like
but an ugly Egyptian.
I think I'm an alright Egyptian. I'm different. I'm so different. They don't know what I am. Like they, like my style doesn't make sense to them. You know, like why is this guy's pants rolled up like that? I don't get it. Why does he have a mustache? I don't get it. Why is he bald? Why? Like to them, they don't understand. They just don't understand. But also, they have a different system. They'll be like wearing jeans in the middle of July, like in the midday. It's just, but it's everybody. All the guys are.
They're used to it.
But then I'm like, dude, it's so hot. Wear shorts. But I see zero shorts unless you're at like a beach town or a resort or something. But everybody's wearing jeans. I'm like, buddy, aren't the boys hot?
And that's why you're different.
Yeah, they go, oh, this guy's wearing shorts. What's his deal? What's going on? Is he all right? Like, yeah, Egypt. And I also don't feel like I'm Egyptian enough. So that's no.
Is it have something to do with the citizenship?
No,
because once I got my citizenship,
you locked in.
I feel a lot more Egyptian.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm so more like I was proud already, but I'm like more proud now. Like the pride is just.
Is there parts of your life where you feel more Egyptian?
Maybe I sweat more.
Yeah,
I think
sweat more. That's Egyptian. Yeah,
that's an Egyptian thing.
You've always been a relatively sweaty guy.
Not since I got my passport.
Yeah, like my sweat levels are just right.
Yeah, they were just right. Like, look, and now I'm sweating even more.
But I gotta say, you're not too sweaty though.
No, I'm not.
No, you're not like your baseline is not sweaty, but you do get hot quick.
I do. I don't like the heat. That's why I wanted to talk about the weather, but you didn't want to talk about it.
No, I know. No, we can get into it if it's organic, but we're not opening up with the weather.
Okay, fine.
The opening is not the weather.
Okay, fine.
But yeah, we can talk about the weather. What do you want to say about the weather?
Nothing. It just I'm not complaining. I like the temperature that it is in July right now.
Yeah.
I don't think I want it hot. Like I don't want it to get any warmer, and I don't want it to get any cooler. I want it to just stay the way it is.
It's nice. It is nice.
That's all I want to say. Thanks.
But like 2 days ago, it was like so humid. It felt wet.
Yeah. But that's why, yeah.
You don't like that.
No.
Daddy don't like that.
No.
You know what? A part of me kind of likes it though. I like that, like tropical. It feels like tropical climate. Super humid. Just everybody's so sweaty.
Yeah, but then you just hate it.
It's uncomfortable, but also like, kind of like, I don't know. I learned to love it. You know what I mean?
Because you traveled a lot.
I mean, I don't think so.
Have you been to a tropical?
Yeah. Been to Jamaica, been to Cuba, Dominican. You know, I've been to humid places. Egypt can get kind of humid, but it's kind of dry, I guess.
Yeah,
it's a little dry. It does get humid by the Nile or any bodies of water, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, my game with Egyptian babes is just. I think it's also the language. The language is tough because I know how to speak Arabic, but I don't have Arabic Riz. You know, I got English Riz. So if you speak English, I can talk to you, and I got game in that respect. But I don't. When it comes to just dealing with another Egyptian, I don't know. Like, I kind of feel like all of a sudden I speak Arabic all the time, every day at home. You know, but I just. Well, once I talk to somebody that's like not family, then immediately I feel like an ESL student, like Arabic, you know, ASL, I guess.
That's interesting because I feel the same way.
Yeah,
but maybe because you feel like you're being judged.
Maybe,
right? Maybe,
yeah. But that's why, you know, I spend a reasonable amount of time there, and then I start feeling more Egyptian, and I know all the lingo, I know all the, you know, I'm like. Yeah. I'm like I said, I'm like a chameleon. I pick it up and I go, oh, okay, that's how they say, you know, this is the term. That's how they say, oh, cool or something. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But, yeah.
I don't feel like I'm Egyptian when I go to Egypt.
No,
that's hard for me. Yeah, I can't.
What do you feel like when you go there?
I like a foreigner.
Yeah.
I think people make me feel like a foreigner.
Yeah, they have the tendency. Again, they just look at you and they just know, they feel it. Your energy, like this guy's just something about him.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
I think they also have this general like in Egypt. Every time I've gone, they have this like grit. every day is kind of like a battle, just to go out in public and get, a bag of oranges or something. You just got to elbow a couple of people. You got to run across the street. You might get hit. There's a dog that might be attacking you.
There's something I like about this chaos, though.
I love it, dude.
I don't. It's something about it.
Yeah,
It's
I love
so
it.
strange.
It's fantastic.
Why is that?
I think because we are chaotic by nature, like as Egyptian dudes, but we live in the Western world where it's not super chaotic and there's order. So then you're like inside there's a lot of chaos, or at least a healthy amount, and then you go there and it's all chaotic and you're like, whoa, this is too chaotic. But then you start connecting the dots. You go, oh, this is me. I just keep it inside the whole time.
Do you feel that we're more emotionally chaotic here than we are in Egypt? I feel like people are more, I talked about this before, people are more angry here. People are like
passive aggressive.
Yeah, like why? You don't like somebody, just either leave them or fight them.
Fight them, yeah.
Fight
don't like a good fight.
Yeah,
I mean,
see, in Egypt, when they don't like somebody, they're just gonna scrap.
I think, yeah, and it's fine. And there isn't like I'm gonna press charges.
Hey, we're not gonna ruin each other's lives.
No, there is a code.
You're gonna get beat up. I'm gonna get beat up. Let's continue on with our day,
which is healthy because it's like a pressure valve. You open it up,
just
let the steam blow. You throw a couple of hands. You might get hit. You might hit, and then it's fine.
That's it.
But yeah, I was thinking how great would it be in Toronto or in Canada in general if they just had like fight centers, you know what I mean? Where you're like, man, I've had it up to here with this guy. And then you'd be like, hey, man, meet me at the fight center. And then we go to the fight center. We both sign waivers that nobody's accountable for anything. They throw some boxing gloves on us, mouth guard, little helmet.
How do you force the person to go? Because
you don't have to. No, you don't force them.
Yeah, but you want to beat them up.
Then what you can do is you can go to the center, and then it's like a pickup. You know what I mean? Pickup game. Where
just whoever's there.
Yeah, maybe you just want to fight, and then
That's called a jiu-jitsu gym. Or
yeah, but that's more
like a Muay Thai gym.
Absolutely, but that's more like training and like, there's a system.
There's open mats for jiu-jitsu. You could just go in and...
Yeah, but I guess, I don't know. There's still a technical side to it where I think just like, there's got to be a building that's open 24/7 and then kind of like a public pool. There's a lifeguard, there's somebody reffing these fights. And then you just show up and, hey, you know what? Yeah, we got space right now. You guys want to square up? Yeah, and then you go in.
That's interesting. I don't know if a lot of people would sign up for that because I just feel that there's a lot of people have that pent up anger.
Yeah.
But I don't think they would sign up for that because they don't want to get hurt.
I mean, sure, but...
So you would sign up?
I would definitely sign up. Are you kidding?
So a guy who's as big as me or bigger comes up to you and says, hey, let's meet at the fight center.
I mean, it depends on the reason. There's so many factors.
Okay.
Factors. Like if we're driving and I'm like, he's been really trying to run my car off the road and being a total jerk. And then I might pull up to him and be like, all right, bro, fight center. And then he'll be like, when? I'm like, I'm going to a meeting. You free later?
And exchange phone numbers.
Exchange numbers?
Yeah.
Right? Or get his license plate and then somehow you can get in contact with him through that.
Oh.
Buddy, it's a great, and think about it as, like I said, a pressure valve. It'll release that pressure. It's governed. You can choose when you get there. You have an agreement. You go, hey, how many rounds we going? How many minutes per round?
But what if he doesn't want to, he doesn't want to box. He wants to grapple. Or
then he does what he wants to do, but
you still box. So it's like a MMA.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. Just no weapons. That's the only thing. No weapons. You got to go to the weapon center for that, okay? Which is actually a branch off the fight center. That's a little more ghetto and dangerous, but let's just start with the fight center first.
I think it's a good. I mean, the fight club.
Fight club, yeah.
That's cool.
Like,
It was an interesting story. That movie was a very interesting story,
it's one of my favorites.
and so is mine.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's interesting that you say that because I think now we need it more than ever.
Buddy, it's so amazing. It's so amazing. Just even like, you think the tension is released when you throw punches and you hit, but a lot of tension is released also when you get hit. It's like shaking things out of your body. You know, you go to a sauna and you detox. I think getting rocked in the face also helps you detox some of those negative thoughts.
Would you put like headgear and everything?
I think so.
Gloves?
I think so, yeah.
Boxing gloves?
I don't
or-
want permanent damage.
Oh,
I don't want to, like, you know, lose a
break
tooth.
my nose. Oh, my nose.
My
knee.
nose, you know, I don't want to break my nose. I don't want to lose a tooth. I don't want my eye getting gouged out, you know? So a nice pair of boxing gloves, some good padding. Sure, you might get a little bit of CTE with your brain just bouncing around, but that's down the line. You worry about that later.
Exactly. You signed the waiver.
You signed the waiver.
Yeah.
And that's not on them, you know? I think we talked about this when we first started doing the podcast, but years ago, there used to be an app that was like Tinder where people would swipe, but it was a fight app.
No way.
Yeah, yeah.
I know. I don't remember.
Instead
that
of
at all.
Tindering, you just swipe right, swipe left. You're like, yeah, I'd fight this guy. Swipe right, and if you both match,
That wasn't the thing.
if you both match, you.
Create it.
And then you go, hey, man, what's going on? Where are you? You're like, oh, I'm in the West End. All right, cool, man. You want to meet up by the school? You know, and then you just show up and then they took it down immediately. I don't think it was up for too long, but yeah, which I think is great. You know?
Is it for money?
No,
Nothing.
just for the love of the game.
Just to get beat up.
Yeah, or beat up.
Yeah.
But see, the problem with the app is there was no legality behind it. So, yeah, you can knock someone out and they can get really hurt and then you might get sued after that. So the legal piece to it, the idea is amazing, but if we can just somehow squeeze in a waiver in there where it's totally consensual, you know, you're not getting jumped. You just say, man, you just fight. That's the problem. I think people attach fighting too much with hate. Like, I have to hate you to fight you. And like, sure, that is the case sometimes. But sometimes you're like, you know what? Yeah, I really dislike you, but I don't necessarily want to kill you. Or I want to like smash. I don't want to say smash you because that's pause. I want to pause, smash you, smash pause. You know, yeah, I want to throw hands, but I don't want to kill you. I don't want to make you paralyzed. I don't want.
So when do you feel that that's the most for you? The most amount of time where you feel that you want to do that? Is it like on the road? Road rage?
Road rage a little bit. Lineups where somebody acts like they're just lost, and all of a sudden they're standing in front of you in line.
Oh, I'll drag him right back.
It happens to me.
A Fight Club for that.
Yeah.
I'm putting my hands on you. I'm dragging you behind me.
Yeah. You know what? It happened to me once or twice at this jerk chicken place, Hot Pot on Eglinton West. Yeah, man. Where you're just like standing in line and then just like this big Jamaican dude just comes and cuts in line. And you're like, all right, I guess that's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
You know? So, but they're like, but then they kind of talk to you like they do in Egypt, like, buddy, you can't stand here and wait for service. You got to get in there. But I'm like, yeah, but everybody's so big and it's intimidating. I'm not going to be like, get me in there.
Excuse me.
You know?
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I think a fight center would be really good. Kind of like the collision center.
I see. I would pay more into installing rubber all around my car and driving and bumping people.
You
like
keep saying that,
buddy,
dude.
I know.
Dude, your neck is gonna snap.
But
How do you not
your
understand?
neck is gonna snap when somebody's fighting you, anyways.
No, it's not the same thing.
You could snap your neck.
Dude, yeah, but the chances of that happening are way less than a car that's going 100 kilometers an hour, smashing into somebody.
Bumper cars, bro.
And then, but because it's bumper cars. Dude, when was the last time you've been in bumper cars?
I've been to bumper cars.
Dude, bumper cars with very minimal speed already destroy your neck. And that thing's not going that fast.
No, man. I think bumper cars are cool, man.
dude.
You'll never have to go get there won't be a lot of accidents because people will just drive right off.
There'll be so many fatalities, dude. Unless you limit the speed, unless now you make everybody drive 15 kilometers an hour.
Or what if you install these things where your head is, your whole body is into the chair?
But there's still internal organs that are going with momentum. Like,
No, but it's just like it bounces back. Like it's,
the physics of it, dude. Every accident is baseline concussion.
I'm just
You've
saying,
said this numerous times. You're like, man,
It's so
but
cool.
You say it like you're like solving like a world issue. Look, man, bumper cars.
exactly.
Taking it to Congress.
Okay, at least just on the front, so you can kind of give a little nudge. It's not used for you still obey the rules of the road, but sometimes somebody is in the left lane when they shouldn't be. So you just give them a love tap, like a little. And
Yeah, but
make
then they can go off the road. They can flip the car if that happens.
right, and
You're like, that sounds like a them problem.
Exactly. Just a little tap.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think it's a crazy idea. I can be honest with you.
How about honking? I don't like honking. I get so angry now when I hear honking. In Egypt, it's okay. Here,
Yeah.
if somebody honks, I get so upset.
Yeah.
Especially if you honk and I think you honked at me. Not that I know you honked at me, that I think you honked at me. I get mad.
I join in on the honking. You know what I mean? Like if somebody
They're celebrating.
Yeah. Like if somebody's honking at somebody else 3 lanes over, it's like beep 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 and then I'm like beep beep.
Just finish it off.
Yeah. And then people look at me and then the guy in front of me is like, dude, what? I'm like, it wasn't you, it was that guy. They just wanted to be a part of it. I don't want to be left out. Come on. It's all honk.
I like those things. I don't know if you've seen them on on Amazon or whatever, where like it's a hand, and like you could say like thank you, or you can do.
Oh,
like
that you put on your rear window?
Yeah, I like that. But again, I
Yeah.
feel like it's passive aggressive,
Yeah.
right?
Like thank you, F you,
Yeah.
all these things. Yeah. I don't know, man. I definitely try to be careful on the road because there is actual psychos out there. Like, I remember I was driving with mom once, like, this gotta be like 15 years ago. And this guy was like just on my ass and just like tailing me and like honking, so aggressive, right? And eventually I slowed down and then I gave him the finger. And I rarely do that, but I'm like, you know what? Screw this guy. And I gave him the finger and this guy pulled aside and he looked like what's his name? Ortiz, the UFC guy?
Tito?
Tito Ortiz? Yeah. He was like massive neck, bald guy, and he was like, "Yo, pull over. You want to be a man? Pull over." And mom was like, "Habibi, no, don't." And I was like,
Sorry, Tito. I'm a big fan.
"Yeah, dude, the guy was ripped. He was huge. Like he's big when he looks big, shoulders up. Like in his car, you're like, there's no way I'm." But he also had so much confidence. He was like, "Yeah, pull over. You want to be a man? Tough guy, you want to give me the finger? Pull over." And mom was like, "Please, no, sorry." And I was like, "Don't apologize to this guy. I'm just going to keep driving. Let him sit with it."
Let him sit with it.
Yeah. Let him sit with the fact. Because he started it. He was being a jerk, so.
You know what you could do now?
What?
Is you could take your phone out.
You love doing that, eh?
That's my favorite.
Yeah, pretend like you're recording them.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
my favorite, man.
Yeah.
So cool. Because you just watch their face and their whole mannerism just changes.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
I
it.
guess so. I guess you do
Yeah,
that.
it's
But
interesting.
how's my beard?
I was about to say it's coming in nicely now. You don't look.
It's not depressed?
You don't look as depressed
No?
anymore. No.
It's not depressed beard. I lined
Yeah.
up the neck today.
Oh, nice.
Should I go up a little higher? What do
No,
you think?
no. I
It's
like
good,
it.
eh?
Yeah. Because see, I started doing the same thing,
Yeah.
but I fill it up now.
Well, you got to leave the neck because then when it grows longer,
Yeah.
it's coming in.
Yeah.
But I also have a long face, so I don't know. I haven't grown my beard in like at least like 5-6 years.
I think it looks good. I think
Thanks,
it
man.
looked good when you had your beard.
The big beard,
Yeah,
long beard, eh?
it was nice.
Yeah, I like it too. I think so, but I don't know. We're gonna try it out. We're gonna see how it goes. Got somebody at the door just watching us.
No fans. Yeah, that's great.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna see how that goes. I don't know. This is only like 2 weeks. 2 weeks of growth.
That's good.
Man, I had a call back for a commercial today.
Oh,
And I'm not gonna say what the commercial was, but they called me back, and I don't know what it is about casting directors, but they're just so like, I've met like a handful that are really nice, but usually they're just like straight faced, like no emotion. Hello, hey, you. They call your name, and today's audition, they auditioned us in threes. So 3 of us sat around a table and we all said the same line. Like they took turns. Like he goes, okay, when I point at you, you're gonna say your name and your height or where you're from or something, right? So then he points at the girl. I'm standing in the middle. There's 3 of us. Points at the girl. She goes, hey, my name is so and so. I'm from Toronto. And then then he turns the camera to me. I go, my name is Mo. He's like, I didn't point.
oh.
And I was like, all right, that's how we're starting off.
Okay.
The camera turned to me, so I was just gonna go. And then he's like, I was like, Mo Ismail, Toronto. Turns to the other guy and he's like, and I'm like, but it was just like, there was 3 of them in the room, 3 casting directors. And like, they were just like, dude, they looked like they hated their life. Like they had a real like executive type vibe, like when you, like a corporate kind of like very
Did
like
they have suits on?
No,
But they could have.
They could have.
They fit the...
they fit the bill. Yeah.
Okay.
But they were almost like this, like, yeah. There's. I feel like there's a difference between like a corporate douche and like a casting director douche, or like a TV type. Because those guys are, they're pretty much the same person. It's just, I guess, the suit is what
Makes a difference.
makes a difference. But
So any of those 2 people think did better than you?
I don't know. Maybe.
How did you feel like when you were
I
standing
mean, I
there?
felt confident, but I
Like,
think
do you
just
not
off the
compare?
top, it threw me off when he's like, when I point at you. And I was like, oh, okay. My bad. Sorry. And then he pointed at me. And then that just kind of threw me for
So then you...
something. I don't know.
You
And then
feel-
also the audition, when I did it, I had my other hat on and I had it backwards. And when I talked to my agent, she's like, come in, scruff, same shirt, hat, everything. Don't change anything. And I'm like, okay. So I wore the same thing, showed up. And then as soon as I walked in, she's like, hats off, please. And I was like, oh, that changes the whole character. Because I go from this guy, right? This like at a bar, at a restaurant, talking to my boys about basketball, to like this guy talking about basketball. It's just a different look. It's a different vibe.
It's a lot like...
It's
you,
so
you
different.
went to university now.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know, man. So, yeah, I don't know how, if that comes through, that'd be awesome. But then, I don't know. I'm not holding my breath.
Well, let's hope it does. I mean, every time you did an audition where you thought you didn't do well, you got it, right? So
Yeah. So there's that. And then I had to go do an ADR session.
What is that?
It's like when because I shot that show for Crave TV a couple months ago. And then now they're in the editing process. So then sometimes they don't get the right audio or enough audio for like a specific scene. So then you have to come in during the editing process and then like say your lines.
That happens to every show?
Yeah. Movies, shows,
Oh,
everything.
really? Oh.
Like, you know how sometimes in movies you'll see them shooting like a couple walking, let's say, along the beach, but the camera is so far out and you're just seeing 2 people, but you're hearing them perfectly clear. That's sometimes it's because they're mic'd up, but a lot of the times there is no mics involved in that. They just get them to walk. But then afterwards, when they're editing, they come into the studio and then they record dialogue of them having a conversation.
Wow.
And then and then they add, waves and all other Foley and all that stuff.
That's so cool.
Yeah. So I had to go in, and it was cool because I got to see the scene that I'm in, like just one of them. And it's sick, man. I'm like just fighting this guy, and it's so funny. I'm like, yeah, I'm really excited for it to come out.
That's awesome.
And it made me realize how out of shape I am. I look like a sausage in that. Buddy, I'm flopping around. And they put me in like non-flattering colors. It was like this polo with like black at the chest part and then gray bottom. And then it's tucked into these light wash jeans. I'm like, why didn't I wear dark wash? I just didn't. That's what they wanted. So then I wore it, and
Does it fit the character though?
I think it kind of does, yeah. But it's just, dude, I'm like, dude, I need to get in shape. I saw that and I was like, oof, buddy, what's happening? Good old Mo Muffin Tops over here.
Mo Muffin Tops. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Yeah, me too, man.
When do they talk about release dates or anything?
Sometime in the fall. They don't have anything specific yet, but probably
awesome.
September, October.
That's awesome, man.
And then if it goes really well, then hopefully they sign for another season and they bring back my character. That'd be like that'd be the ultimate goal, you know, just to come back and, you know.
And then you're like ripped. And then they say, sorry, we needed Mo Muffin Top.
Yeah, we need Fat Mo.
Yeah, what just happened?
Mo with abs? Ugh. Gross. Yeah, no.
That's cool. That's awesome, man.
Before we wrap up, I do want to mention the clip that we posted about the girl with the bug tattoos.
Yeah.
Forgot to mention, as you know, I have a fear of birds, right? And this girl, when we were dating, in the middle of us dating, earlier on in the relationship, she went and got this massive bird tattooed right on her arm.
Oh.
This like long, I don't even know what kind of bird. Maybe we can Google after, but it's this bird with long legs, and the way it kills its prey is it like stomps on it.
Oh.
It almost looks like a flamingo, but it's not pink. It looks like Maleficent, like the Disney character, dressed in all black and played by Angelina Jolie, I think, in that movie or whatever. But it kind of looks like that. It looks like Maleficent.
Oh, so this is the bug girl?
That's the bug girl, man. She's got bugs. She's got a bird.
She's got a bird.
And I'm like, dude, as if I needed more signs to not be with somebody.
But you kept it. How long did you date her again? I forgot.
It was like a few months. It wasn't too long. It was a couple months. And then I was like, she was nice. She was a nice person. I have no hate towards her personality. She was a very, very kind person. Wonderful. But I don't want to sound like I'm like what's the word? Like superficial or
shallow.
Like shallow, you know? Because I'm not, you know. I think. I don't think I'm not. I'm totally not shallow. But it wasn't just the bug tattoos that shut me down. It was the fact that she had a work ethic that I didn't really respect.
Oh, that is amazing.
Right? Like I was like, she wasn't like a hustler. She's just very content with like things being like, I guess it kind of is what it is. And I'm like, I don't like that. I want somebody to push me a little bit. I'm a hustler myself, you know? And then sometimes I feel like if I'm pushing you, but you're not pushing me or pushing yourself, then I'm doing double the pushing, which means I'm emptying my own battery for you. What are we doing?
Wow. That's a very good note to end the
you like that?
episode on.
Thanks,
That's
man.
Amazing, man.
Yeah.
Good job. Here,
I'm not emptying my cup for you.
Exactly.
I'll empty my cup for some people. I'll empty my cup for you as my brother.
Yeah.
You know?
I'll empty my whole bottle for
But then
you,
I'll call you out on it, like, buddy, what the hell?
Yeah, and then
I'll give you shit for it, but that comes with the territory. You know?
You do give me shit a lot.
Not a lot, but dude, okay, listen.
We're not going to get into this.
Listen. We got like 5 minutes. I'll get into it. Listen, okay. Mom's birthday, you've been driving me insane,
dude,
bro.
Listen, we've had a discussion of who we were going to contact. And I did what I needed to do.
What you needed to do is figure it out and go make the calls.
I did make the call.
You made one call, dude.
One call, and then
and then you act like you did everything, and you
because
delegate.
he didn't want to do it.
What do you, dude? Are you?
Did you want to
kidding
do
me?
the call?
Dude, I spent like 2 months trying to plan her birthday trip.
And what did you do? Nothing.
Every night I was
No,
sending
but
you.
what did you come up with?
What do you mean? I came up with like a million different things.
I know, but which one are we executing? Exactly.
What is that? No, not exactly.
No, listen.
Not exactly. Listen,
Listen, if we can wrestle right here, I would really like to just fight you right now.
and then when we post it like a TMZ, like, and then two podcasters lose their mind during mid podcast. Should we do that? Okay, we'll do it. Okay. But how do we stage this? Because if you listen to the full episode, then you'll hear like that we're obviously planning this, right? But then the clip that we post is gonna be, we gotta act it out good, okay?
But how? Like, there's a lot of.
No, we'll just grapple and then try to take each other down here or something, you know?
Like go off camera.
No, well, I mean we can.
Oh.
Yeah, but. Do a little bit. Let's do a little bit in front of the camera. Let's play it up for the camera, okay? It's gonna be. Well, let's stick to the topic. We're talking about Mom's birthday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And okay.
You know, we could just go to the Fight Club and call it.
Yeah. Let's go to Fight Center, man.
Fight Center, man.
Okay, so we'll push this aside right here. Okay.
Bro, you don't want to do this.
Dude, it's gonna be so funny.
Yeah, but you're gonna get your ass kicked.
Dude, we're not actually. Wait, are you gonna fight? Are you gonna beat the shit out of me? Okay, so we're just sitting normal, okay? Because this is. Oh.
I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
Are you actually gonna fight me?
Yeah,
I thought that was the point. We're gonna make it look real, bro.
Okay, we'll make it look real.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, are we ready? But you can't laugh. We got to do this seriously, bro. Okay.
All right.
Just wait for my cue.
All right.
Like.
Do I drop the mic, or do I have to like?
Just, you know what, man? Feel it out like a real fight.
Okay.
Like like.
Can I strangle you with the cord?
Yeah. We'll play it up. Don't worry, we can get a little rough. All right?
Okay.
All
right.
Dude.
Can we push the table a little bit? Because okay.
Nah, dude, nah. Did you just push the table?
A little bit.
Okay.
I was worried.
Okay, all right. Well, hey, man, if somebody gets hurt, we did it for the game. Okay?
That's all. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing this for.
Okay, here we go. Where do we start? Okay.
Listen, you didn't do what you were supposed to do. Initially, I called what I had to call, and you didn't want to call. You didn't want to finish the rest of the calls.
Dude, I've been planning everything for Mom's birthday, and you haven't done anything.
I've done so much.
What have you done? You made one call, bro. I spent months trying to plan the trip.
That was such an important call.
What? Just one call?
Yeah, because that call led to what's going to happen on the weekend, which made it.
Which made what? Which made
so
nothing happened.
No, it's going to happen.
No,
What?
her friend was so dismissive. I heard the message that you sent me.
He was
whatever.
He was dismissive. However, there is something.
How
happening.
many messages did I send you?
How many messages?
How many messages did I send you when I was planning her birthday?
What does that have to do with anything?
I did a lot of work, bro. You're lazy. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my!
You're lazy.
God.
You don't do shit. You know what I mean? You got to get your shit together.
Oh my God! Somebody's gonna.
It is.
Listen.
Somebody's gonna what? What are you gonna like? What?
You want to get messed up right now?
But again, what do you mean get messed? How? How are you gonna do?
Listen,
buddy. You and your slacks. What are you gonna mess me up in?
Hey,
bro, your dress pants.
Oh, those are actually very good dress pants.
What do you?
Don't make fun of the dress pants.
Buddy, those are nerdy ass dress pants.
Bro.
What are those, Skechers?
Oh, they're not.
Yeah,
I did
right.
not wear my Skechers today.
Buddy, listen.
Don't you dare talk about my Skechers.
Why? What are you gonna do?
Don't talk about my Skechers.
Buddy, you look like an off-duty officer.
Off-duty officer. I got it.
go first. I swear to Christ. I'm going to ready to pick up your snack, bro.
I got him down.
No, you're not. No, bro.
You're down now.
What the fuck?
You're down.
No, I'm not.
Done.
No, I'm not.
I got him. I got him down.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, hold on. No, no cords. Don't choke me with the cord. No choking with the cord. Nope.
I think you're already done.
All right, that was good. That was good. That was great. All right. Is this still recording?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Buddy. All right. Yeah, plug it in.
Wow, that was great.
That was good.
I think we should do that every end of each episode.
That was good. Do you like the water spit? Was that all right?
Yeah, it was.
That really triggered it?
Not really. I was like, whoa.
Oh, it's fine.
I hope I didn't sit on it.
No, that was great. Great job, buddy.
Good job, man. Good job.
Yeah, hopefully that comes through in the edit.
Ooh.
All right.
Well,
okay. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. If you heard it, make sure you watch it because, we tried it out.
yeah.
Yeah, just every episode shit gets out of hand.
We just fight. We become pretty hairy.
Oh, did we unplug? What happened to the light?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh no. Oh, we pushed the button. There's an on button on there.
Here?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. It's a different color, but
Whatever.
we'll figure it out. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're trying to, get more subscribers, grow the community. This isn't just about us. It's about everybody that's listening. If you've got any questions, send them on in. Me and this guy will answer them. I don't know if the answers will have any value, but we'll do that. Follow us on Instagram at Pretty Hairy Podcast. Follow us individually. And yeah, if you got anything that you're not sure about in your life, trying to figure something out, send it our way. You know what I mean?
Let us know. We'll help you out through life.
Yeah. This guy's pretty useless, but I'll answer the questions.
You saw how well I did.
You saw,
here.
buddy.
You saw. I get it. He wants it again. He wants it.
Choke you with the fucking cord.
You already got it. You already got it.
Don't talk to me, talk to these people. It's about these people right here. It's about these people, it's about the city. Look around you. Look at this. We created this.